Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. And before anyone says anything or freaks out, yes, I trimmed my mustache off and went back to the chops.
Mutton chop.
Wait, what?
What?
Yes, yes, you know,
We're doomed.
I needed a change. Some way to uh, let this moneymaker be shown a little better. That's right, better to pucker those lips.
Honestly, when you've gone back to the chops and like with me getting like a job again, I think that's a surefire sign that nature is healing.
Nature is healing. Yes, that's right. The universe is mending itself as it does. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Homebrew RP's original homebrew setting, the world of Cairn, with my fantastic, fine, amazing crew here. Hi, Cranky. Yeah, we're back. We're back to the world of Cairn. Back aboard. Well, yeah, still aboard the RT more or less. Probably getting ready to disembark, I believe.
Wait, I thought this was
What's
I
that?
thought this was a treasure island. It's different kind of treasure. I thought this was Animal Crossing, a treasure island.
No, this is the.
We're getting different kind of.
This is the Hello Kitty TTRPG.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect. Oh, good. I was a little concerned.
No, so when we left off, we were. You guys had finally kind of pulled up out of the water. You guys have been underwater for a while. The RT climbed out on land. There's these multicolored shafts of light coming down from above. There's like a tunnel above you. Yeah, I know, right? Stairs leading up, rubble all around you. You are out of the water. Would anyone like to add anything before we dive right in?
No, only that we did notice that our oxygen supplies were running low due to a leak that was fixed. So we are going to be repressurizing our tanks.
It's probably a good
Figure I
idea.
should mention that, lest anyone forget.
Erebus swears he didn't do it. You have a sussus among us on the crew. No, just kidding. Don't take that literally. He's nice, I swear. So yeah,
He would never kill us all.
No, not intentionally. I feel like I should bring that up here so everyone can see what he's typing. Yeah, there we go. I'm having to utilize real estate here. So, I believe, was the plan to disembark?
Yes.
Okay.
Question first. Have we long rested since we were last in combat?
What do your character sheets tell you? I don't remember, honestly.
I don't think we have, but we were going to long rest here as we did any maintenance on the RT, got out, stretch our legs. We were going to long rest in this time.
Okay.
I suggest we do that.
That's perfectly all right. Perfectly all right. So we will do the long rest. Is anyone wanting to actively try to take a shot at maintenance of this very complex submersible craft?
Listener, being the only one who was instructed in their operation, is going to have to take a shot at repressurizing the oxygen tanks.
Okay.
And I'll help you if I can.
Oh yeah, he would go and get help. He would almost certainly go and get help specifically from Genistus, the all-important first mate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Wilhelm might be a good person to ask too.
Indeed, but he's patching up a few holes in his body.
Yeah, he did. He did get
rest.
wrecked a little bit.
He's leaking a little bit.
It's fine. This is fine.
It's just a flesh wound. I'll be fine. I'm fine.
But it's a
We'll
lot
call
of
it-
flesh, though.
We'll call it a draw.
Hey, he still lives.
And he's still open for questions.
Open for questions.
So-
Ba-doom-ts. All right, sorry. We were telling bad jokes before we went live.
Nah.
And then after we went live, too.
and after, yeah, there'll
Yeah.
And for
probably
some
be more.
time.
There will probably be more before this is over.
No doubt.
So, let's start with maintenance while everyone. Well, Wilhelm, I assume you're using your usual skills to patch. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's just go ahead and work on maintenance. Now, the primary maintenance, obviously, that you're worried about is you've lost oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, now, I need you to tell me where you're going to do the repairs.
This is... I'm not quite certain if it counts as a repair, but if I remember the explanation I received from the dead engineer,
Who is still on the
Yes.
ship, by the way.
he is still about. He's still doing his thing. So if it becomes confusing, I might go poke him again. But if I recall correctly, there's a valve. You reverse the valve. You fire up the boiler to develop some pressure, but instead of using it to drive the legs, you use it to turn a small compressor and pump oxygen from the environment back into the tanks.
Very smart. Can always count on him for the real smart big brain stuff, which is great. So yeah, that's viable.
Okay.
We'll go with that. I was just gonna say you guys grab a hold of the tube and blow in it. But
That would only work if I do it, and I don't have a mouth to blow out of.
that's
Do
true.
you even have
Capturing the
lungs?
oxygen I'm putting off is a bit harder.
Yeah, this is true. All right, so we're going to do survival for this.
Mhm.
It's going to be a decently high DC, but not impossible. And with Genesis helping you, I will give the bonus.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's take a shot at it, shall we, Genesis?
We shall.
Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
solid. So, okay, you do manage to get the compressor going with the boiler fired, with Genesis's help, doing a lot of the labor while you're doing more of the fine manipulations. You do hear the hiss, and the valves begin to move.
Okay, wonderful. Under steam power, essentially, this will probably require supervision for some time before it's back at capacity.
That's correct.
So while that's ongoing, listener will be monitoring the indicator on the tanks and making light conversation with Genesis.
Okay, that'll work. Wilhelm, I know you have a guaranteed item you need to take care of. Would you like to take care of your healing?
Yes, I'm going to feed the fish.
Of course, important.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Oh, that was the item you were speaking about, right? The fact I had to take care of the fish?
Well, yeah. I mean, we can leave those dreepy, bleeding wounds in you. That's fine.
I then will start treating myself.
Okay.
I believe most of my injuries were a direct result of arrows.
Yeah, you got peppered.
Can't even.
I don't remember if we talked about, in fact, any of the arrows were still in me, or if the...
I would assume at this point, based upon your background and knowledge, that you would have at least removed the offending items. So we'll just say they are out of you. The wounds are patched to the barest minimum, as in you've got like a piece of gauze and tape over it on each one.
Just making sure, because I know that there was obviously the fact that others might have been in danger, and Wilhelm definitely would have run into the fray, putting his life to the side. I will bandage my wounds, start, and apply a liberal dose of salve to them.
All right. Excellent.
And I am going to actually use the 2 points from botany to increase my healing,
Okay.
as opposed to going for a different effect.
No worries.
Okay. After this, will go and check on everyone else.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else have anything they need to do specifically while they do this long rest?
No, but I do have to step away from my desk for a moment, so 1 minute.
You're fine. You're fine. All right. So nobody?
I mean, Kaz is pretty much going to be resting up against Jeff at the hole at the bottom of the ship just to keep guard, but he's going to be resting. Jeff's going to be keeping guard.
Okay.
You know, that's his spot.
No worries. No worries at all.
Yeah.
All right. So we will.
Yet.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be a chill evening. So, with that said, the rest passes uneventfully. The worst part about this is that the air that is beginning to circulate up through the moon pool, since it's out of the water now, the air is incredibly stale. There's a hint of, I don't know, old, dusty must, like a musk almost to it even.
Great. And this is what we're putting into our air tanks. Lovely.
Hey, air's air, oxygen's oxygen.
This is true. Of course, there are no scrubbers or purifiers on the ORT, so what you get is what you get.
Yeah, we're going to be smelling good cobwebs for the next 3 weeks. Wonderful.
Weeks, more like months.
Yeah. Good point.
So, your rest passes uneventfully. No worries. Everybody, we'll say Slatra cooks for everybody. Makes a nice meal.
I'm making blue one. I want to have blue one.
Where are we going from here after everyone's rested and fed? Unless you just don't want to eat, you're welcome not to. It's up to you.
Kaz will never turn down a meal.
I just didn't want you to feel railroaded.
What
Can
were
I
the
ask a
effects
quick
of a long
question about
rest
the
in this one?
oxygen in the tanks?
Yeah, of course.
Part of my inventory lists a diplomat's pack, which includes a vial of perfume.
Okay.
Is there any way I can open that and test it to see if it's going to be too powerful a scent to knock out the musk that we're breathing with the stale air?
What are you
And
trying
maybe
to
put
do
a
with it?
spritz of that near the compressor to
It's just-
maybe make it smell less terrible?
Well,
What?
did you say vial of perfume or vial perfume?
A vial of.
A vial of. Okay.
That's honestly not going to be enough to. I mean, you think about this 3-level submersible craft. That's a lot of space to fill with that little spuse of perfume.
Okay.
What
Well,
is
folks, I tried.
You can put it on a rag and hold it over your own nose.
Yeah.
No,
What's the
no
temp-
thanks. I'll
Is
keep
it-
that for later.
Is it warm and submersible right now? How is it?
It's just warm and humid enough to be uncomfortable.
Okay. So, ookies and or skivvies?
Okay. Which is
All right.
understandable.
Yeah, she's in her skivvies. This has been just too much. This warmth. You know, she's used to colder climates. She is not wearing what you see in her avatar. That's too much. She is down like friggin' like tidy whities and undershirt.
She's showing more confidence than every male on the ship.
Yeah, I mean, Kaz has got averted eyes, like completely rosy, blushing cheeks, trying desperately not to, look in that direction.
Hmm.
Listener is completely naked at all times and not disturbed by heat except in the great extreme.
This is true. This is true.
Wilhelm still has the full suit and top hat.
Hmm.
Which also makes
All
sense.
times.
All times. He's a very proper individual. So,
Yeah. Kaz is fully armored up,
of course, always.
sweating like a mofo, but yeah.
So one of the things we say here, we'll say here, is, like I said, it is humid enough and warm enough that it's uncomfortable, especially for those of you who are still wearing your armor. It's that thick, sticky, humid. That mixed with the musky, stale, almost rotten smell that kind of fills the chamber. Little hints of sulfur and dead things, dead vegetation, dead animals.
Oh my God, I know exactly where we are. We're in West Texas.
El Paso. I was about to start singing it. Sorry. I don't want to get us in trouble with the copyright people. So it is uncomfortable on the Orti. You get the imaginings that it might be a little less uncomfortable outside. It's not like the Orti has air conditioning. Not that it's hurting you or anything. It's just uncomfortable. Are there any other repairs you want to try and do? Or look for, or maintenance, that type of thing, or do you just want to?
As I recall, I had listener do a full round of portholes and found no breaches or cracks.
This is correct.
What are you doing?
I believe you got a crack in one, if I remember correctly, but it wasn't enough to actually breach.
Okay.
I
We've already patched up the oxygen pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Any other damage would probably be outside or to the boilers, I guess. Once we're done with the oxygen, I'll examine the boilers.
Okay, the boilers were shooting some rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see that on examination?
Oh, well, yeah, anyone who was down there knows, like, it was kind of scary.
Here's rivet 1, here's rivet 2, here's rivet 3. In fact, here's rivet number 47. This one pinged off my arm.
All right, so we're going to do... Are you assisted this time?
Yes.
I wouldn't be doing this one. Listener would look at it for a few seconds and then go, probably to either Kaz or Uki, whoever happens to be down here.
Yeah, looking at my strength score, I'm probably not the best person for that job either, so...
He would just link up to your mind and say, how does one make metal do things?
That's a good question.
You asked it very nicely.
Or you just do it with your brain. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We must reinforce this structure, but I do not know how. These, he picks up a shattered rivet off the floor, do not look like they will go back in.
I mean, maybe with a little bit of hammering? Maybe.
He holds out the rivet to you.
I'd like to think that Genesis is a bit distracted. I'm
Mhm.
looking in my inventory at a small packet with pink dust in it for a few seconds.
Kaz, would you like to take a shot?
I mean, I'll have a go.
Okay. Let's get that fabulous bean footage.
You may, of course, have all the assistance you desire.
Mm-hmm. Well, you get one assist.
Okay. What role's this one, Chad? Survival or...
Survival still, yeah. We'll stick with survival. Look at that. Look at that.
Noise.
Beautiful.
He is a Desolation Strider. And a Foivenian.
Yeah.
If there is a survivor, it's that mix. Alright, so
Yes.
yeah. You managed
Land
to...
in there.
Your knowledge as a Foivenian, number one, of metalsmithing, just because you've grown up around it. Not to mention your ability as a survivor, as I mentioned. And with listeners' tutelage, you managed to kind of look these over and you kind of get the gist of how they work. And you can understand by looking at them that the main strain that occurred was on the bindings and the housing of the boilers itself. So you managed to carefully kind of hammer back in the rivets you can find. With that roll, you actually managed to find pretty much most of them. Kind of tap down the parts that are bent, maybe even fix a dent here and there, but it looks like the boilers are going to be okay.
Yeah. That's how it's done.
This is how we do it.
All right. So anybody else?
I mean, there's nothing on the Orty that Saoirse in particular would want to do.
Okay. I know.
She does kind of want to get out and stretch her legs a bit, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, Erebus is practicing his art in the corner. Erebus, do you want to describe that, or just kind of leave it to the imagination?
Yellow. It's white, not blue.
Okay.
That's not.
I think
It's pink. Not would be like
Cat. What was Cat's doing again?
or else.
Kaz has been down helping repair the boilers.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
So I think, I mean, so this is like after we've had our rest, right?
Ew. Ow.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
believe we've had it yet.
No, we've finished the rest at this point.
Oh, good. I'll give myself a hit point back.
Okay, great.
Stop your silly.
And Kaz, what do you have right now as far as a firearm?
Let's see. I can throw a spear. That's about as it going. That's it.
Okay. I know that we have this weapon with the words engraved on it that we should probably look at some point. But I feel like after what we've been through recently, might be a good idea to just put on the back burner, whatever speaking, allegorically speaking. I don't know. We've just had quite a run-in with magical or spiritually infused. So let's wait on that item that I've been holding for a while.
Mhm.
We knew we needed to work on it. We thought about it, but again, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. But I probably should look through my scope musket. I do need to make sure I calibrate the scope on that from time to time. So
Good
if you
call.
have some time, maybe we'll kind of we'll go through and work a little bit on taking these pieces of equipment apart and put them back together. I know we tried before. If you'd like to
Okay.
take some,
Yeah.
so
We can
me,
we can make that roll again if you'd like. We'll consider
okay,
that as part of what we've been doing here.
got it.
Oh,
And yeah,
I believe it was an intelligence check, if I remember correctly.
yeah. Here comes that one.
20.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow.
Look at
good,
that.
good.
For once, Kaz pays attention. um, so yeah, he watches what you're doing. Actually manages to repeat it even with that roll. Um, proudly handing you back the item as he's done.
Mhm.
He looks like he did a very good job.
Excellent, excellent. So, and at this point, I would have handed him probably one of my pistols to take apart, put back together. So
Okay.
excellent, very good. It can take a little bit of time, but keep doing this, keep practicing until a time that it just you can just do it without even thinking about it. It becomes almost like sort of rote memory,
Yeah.
and you'll find it's natural. It will become natural for you.
There we go. See, now we're talking.
Like,
Now we're talking. All right, so, um, Saoirse, you said you wanted to get some air.
Yeah, she kind of wants to explore outside a bit.
All right. After this amount of time, enough of um, the remaining water that you brought up with you has drained off of the Orti and then filtered back either into the ground or down back into the main body of water. So it's actually safe to walk around outside.
Nice.
It's easy enough to get out. You can go out through the top, the way you got in. There's a ladder that leads down, or you can go through the moon pool.
I feel like she'd go out the top because it'd be easier and safer. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like Saoirse would climb down through the moon pool and drop, even if it is like low off the ground. You could cut yourself on any of, that wood or something. So yeah, she'd climb out.
I've officially made my party terrified of infection. This is good.
I mean,
Mission
for good
accomplished.
reason.
This is
You've
good.
made it like an actual factor, in a world that doesn't have divine healing.
Exactly, and it's great. I love that. So no, that's perfect. You're doing what an intelligent person would do and not taking unnecessary risk. So, oh, Erebus, I'm so sorry. I'm scaring you in real life and in fantasy. Um, so yeah, you go out. Is anybody else joining Saoirse as she goes outside?
Yep.
Okay, so Kaz.
Kaz definitely will.
Okay. Anyone else? Just these two?
No, listener's not heading out just yet.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah, doesn't seem like it's time to do that yet.
it's perfectly all right. So the two of you step out into a tear-shaped room, we'll say, roughly. Very roughly. Whoa. Let me see if I can't maybe bring that a little better. There we go. On the map for those at home. Our million viewers that are watching with bated breath. Yeah. Once again, as you exit, the first thing that hits you is the smell, the stale air, the faint scent, rot, dust, musk. The room is filled with ancient rubble, basically stones and bricks, bits of glass litter the floor, and it's very colorful glass. You can see through the chute where the stairs lead up into a circular spiraling staircase that leads up where the light is shining down through and illuminating the room that you're in with the very rich, vibrant color. Beyond that, There's a thick layer of dust that's only been disturbed by you for what appears to be a long, long time.
Is there anything like around that's of any interest?
Not here, no. I mean, there is a lot of rubble, but like the layer of dust that's on it is so thick that like it looks like a pile of a solid matter almost, rather than like individual stones, like
Okay.
snowfall almost. But you can tell it's dust. It's old dust. There is a lot of multicolored glass all over the floor, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to see like any chests or anything if there were any there.
Oh, like loot chests, that type of thing? No, nothing visible.
Okay. Well, Saoirse is going to marvel at the beauty of the multicolored lights that are playing around the room, and then her eyes will fall and linger on the stairs for a moment and be like, what do you think is up there, Kaz?
I don't know. But, I'm curious. That's for sure.
I'm curious too, but I don't want to go up without informing the others.
Well, thing is, it doesn't look like anyone's been in here for a long time. I mean, how dangerous can it be?
Oh, I don't think it'll be that dangerous. I just want them to know where we are in case they get worried.
Good point.
Oh. Okay, now I'm sorry. It's so many coins.
So, at this point, I think Saoirse will pop down and tell everyone that she and like Kaz are going to go check out something that they see in this room that we've stopped in,
All right.
and they're heading up a set of stairs.
All right. Are you yelling up through the moon pool, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll probably be easier, yeah.
Okay. So from what I'm looking at right now, Erebus and Uki will be the only ones to hear that. Just based
Okay.
upon token location.
Yeah.
Oh, are we supposed to move those? Crap. I'm near the oxygen tanks, not up in the deck area.
Should I let that go,
Sorry.
listeners?
Because we just did the air stuff. I forgot to do that with the tanks.
Yeah, Genesis has been down here. We forget to move our tokens.
Oh, look at that. Genko. You know what? I think Genko just voted with his points. Genesis.
Okay.
Has he given the Imperial thumbs down?
He did. And you know what? This one time, because it's not that big a deal, I'm going to let that go. I'm just going to say you popped back up to the middle floor for whatever reason and weren't there to hear it. It's not a big deal.
I'll just put myself over here with the ants then.
That's fine. Uki and Erebus did still hear you say that you are going to go up the stairs and check out what's there.
Whew. Okay.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
at this point, I think.
Oh, Erebus is joining you.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. More the merrier.
All right. So Erebus puts his things away and decides to come around and join you.
All right. Well, if he, indicates that he wants to join, then Saoirse will wait on Erebus to come down before we go up looking.
All right. Uki, are you? Excuse me. Are you doing anything with that knowledge?
I'm kind of distracted by Jeff, wondering if he's actually been fed recently.
Fair. Big scary void lizard.
So yeah, so I'm just a little distracted at the moment. So yeah, so okay, so Eric.
I mean, he had a good supply of Kulvart
That's
a
cute.
little while ago.
Erebus likes your void lizard.
Yeah. Don't stand next to him, though. That will hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uki's. Well, I will say, as much as Uki is fond of the other animals that have been with us, including the giant ants and stuff. And the phoenix. Is that phoenix? I think.
Yeah, the phoenix and
Mhm.
the carrier ant.
I will say that Jeff he's very good at kind of noticing any threats, any danger, and so so she's always kind of just, as I said, distracted to see how he's behaving, because she always knows that the phoenix is probably going to be a bit more, frightened, and whereas Jeff is a very good companion for defense.
Yeah, Jeff
So-
don't care. Jeff don't care.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Just like
He's so laid back. If he were any more laid back, it'd be horizontal. Oh, wait.
He's already basically there.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that Genesis has had so many positive roles and is a mentalist, the Phoenix would probably be scraping their way through the walls at this point.
mhm.
So yeah, luckily, she's
Well, Uki can relate to that.
definitely. So okay, so Erebus, Saoirse, and Kaz are on the ground, preparing to explore the stairs.
Okay.
Yep.
Uki's probably going to just continue because. Oh, now are we moving or stationary?
Stationary.
Oh, we're stationary. Okay, so then I guess I'll probably follow them up then. I mean, one thing if we were trying to move and we had to worry about stoking the boiler, but I'm going to go ahead and join Kaz and whoever else. As long as we got Jeff watching the moon pool.
Yeah. All right. So Uki joins as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. So, as you approach the ancient stone stairs, Kaz will immediately recognize their make as Foivinian, as Dwarven. Actually, pre-Foivinian, pre-Kolvar.
Mhm.
They are Dwarven, based upon their age. They are smooth as glass, cut directly into the stone, inlaid with marble and gold filigree beneath the dust. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of work to behold, even with the age and time that has passed and the damage that has been done by falling stone. They have held up. The stairs themselves arc up and then around into a central chute that goes up a good distance, and it becomes a spiraling staircase. Once again, carved directly into the stone. None of this is individual stone pieces. It is literally carved out of the living rock itself. This is going to probably be about a 15-minute journey if you want to go to the top.
That's fine. I say let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Mhm.
okay, so with the dwarven stone cutting thing, is there any way I can make the history skill check and like get a idea of how old, centuries wise this stuff?
I'll let you try a history check, yeah.
Alright. Not advanced, just a proficient. Wait, hang on. Double that proficiency bonus. Okay. Gotta go into things, okay, normal. Here we go. Right. Not too awful.
No, that's not bad at all. This predates the cataclysm by a significant amount of time. You're not able to place an exact location,
Mm-hmm.
but the age definitely suggests that this has been here a very, very long time. Like, this was probably very ancient when the cataclysm hit.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to relay that to the others. This is so old. I mean, it makes elves look like babies. Well, probably.
Probably. I love that. That's a good addition.
They're so lovely.
So the time passes. As you ascend, the air gets actually warmer, even muggier, very uncomfortable, especially for those in armor. Kaz, you are just buckets sweating. Another thing you begin to notice as you are walking, as you're sweating, there's a film on all of you that you can tell as the beads of sweat drip down your face and whatnot. This kind of black, oily film that's begun to collect on you as you raise up. It's not hurting you or anything. It may just be grime or dust or something. It's hard to say. But the light fades quickly beyond the colored light that's coming in from above. It begins to get kind of dimmer and dimmer almost. You are in a stone chute with nothing but colored light coming in from above. There is still an ambient light, like you can see where you're going. And there's a little dark vision in the party here and there.
I mean, Kaz is comfortable in the dark.
Okay.
I'm very much so comfortable in the dark.
Yeah. All right. So Kaz, Erebus, Saoirse, and Uki. You finally crest the top of the stairs. First thing you notice is it is a wide open room. Up above, easily 150 feet, is an arcing stained glass dome. I mean, it is enormous, this thing. You can see chunks missing out of it and light coming from somewhere above. You're not sure if it's the gloom of Cairn's normal sun or not, but it is coming through and shining a dim colored light across the entire room. It's darker here because it's a wide open space. And the room itself, you can kind of make out as your eyes continue to adjust. A lot of rubble, a lot of ruin. We're going to use cardinal directions for sake of ease, though only one of you would actually know. So to the northwest of you, you can see what appears to be a series of cloth tents in the far corner of the room. And in all the other three corners of the room, what appears to be ruined statues collapsed across the floor. Each of you, please give me a perception check.
Oh my. Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Right numbers.
I have an advantage, and that's what I get. Oh, we're all doing so well.
We're too taken aback.
All right. We see darkness. Not necessarily inaccurate. Let me see here. So you crest the top. It's covered in dust. You don't see any movement or anything. The only thing that's really bothering you is the smell is noticeably worse up here.
Well, just because Saoirse doesn't have dark vision, I am going to start this up for herself.
Oh, very nice.
What are you doing?
Traversing the darkness.
Ow.
Okay. So just out of curiosity, what are you playing it on for the kids at home?
It is percussion, so she is ham boning it out.
Okay. That definitely works.
Ooh, the Duke.
All right. So, yeah, she begins to kind of ham bone, probably humming a little bit, nervously. um, as you begin to do this, and your eyes adjust, the first thing you notice is the sound of your hands slapping against each other and your thigh. Is that the sound just reverberates through the room. It feels like these are the first sounds that have entered this room in quite some time. As your eyes do adjust, though, once again you see stained glass strewn across the floor. Now at least you know where it's from. Saoirse, I'm going to let you have one more perception check since your eyes are now opened, more or less.
Okay. Ooh, that's better.
Better.
So,
Oh my god.
as your eyes adjust through the use of your ability, the first thing you notice
Look at all these.
is subtle movement all around the room.
I am going to point this out to the party and kind of describe it as best I can.
Okay.
Or the people with me, I should say.
All right. No, that's fine. So, let me see here. We're going to hide that. And for a moment, we're going to hide that.
Oh no.
And we're going to bring up a map.
So bad.
Oh, wow. On the map. It's on the map.
Ooh.
So, yes. I will bring you guys over here. We have Erebus. We have Kaz. I have to shrink Erebus. My goodness. Big boy. Let's see. I gotta find everybody here. You're welcome to drag your own token if I'm taking too long. Let's see. There's Uki. And Saoirse. Where'd you go? Such a huge list here. You're down at the bottom because you're one of the OGs. Here you are. All right. So, I will, of course, make sure you can actually, use these.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't been able to move mine yet today.
Oh, yeah, I got you. One moment. There you go. You should be able to now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Erebus. There we go. All right. So, as she points it out, the first thing that you can see is movement in the room. As I said, here, here, here. You're going to get the idea really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of shuddering, twitchy movement begins. And you can audibly, as you notice, hear like the cracking sound of bone and sinew as these things begin to shift and shuffle, and the dust kind of clouds and poofs off of them with every movement, and they begin to move towards where you're standing. Very slowly still.
I don't think these things look very friendly.
Yeah, no.
No, maybe they're,
friends or something.
Mm.
There's all kinds of weird beings, you know? Maybe they're just slow.
Do they look short and stocky, Church?
Yes, they do.
Hmm.
Oh, great. Long dead brethren. Great.
I'm sure they just want to give you hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Should we head back down?
You don't want to give
Yeah,
them
no.
hugs?
I mean,
Hugs for long dead brethren? Hugs? Hugs? Hugs?
We should go.
Hugs, hugs, hugs?
They're getting close. Church likes to put you on real time sometimes.
I do.
Kazuki, we should go.
let's go, guys.
So everyone's going?
Yeah, we're going.
All right. So you have a 15-minute trek down the chute. It doesn't take long before you hear the first steps join yours on the stairs above. Their movement is beginning to speed up. No longer are they creaking and groaning with every movement. In fact, in some cases, you hear what's probably bone snapping as they begin to animate and move faster.
Saoirse is going to dash down these stairs. Running downstairs is easier than running up, so she is moving as fast as possible.
All right, give me a dex save, and it's a low DC. Don't worry, very low. I just want to make sure you don't trip and fall, because horror.
Yeah.
Look at you go,
Always.
like an Olympic gymnast, a gazelle running down the stairs. In fact, she just noped through all of you and is like, see ya. So Saoirse is chunking down the stairs. What are the rest of you doing?
Kaz is taking up the rear, making he's going to be rear guard if necessary, but
Okay.
he's going to go as fast as the next slowest individual.
All right.
Yuki will be right in front of Kaz. Same thing, kind of bringing it up, sort of man at arms. Shield wall with Kaz come down. Not that you can shield wall on stairs,
All right. Not a
but
problem.
definitely kind of keep an eye, because keep in mind, since Kaz and I have just been working on my weapons, I've got the pistol on each hip, and I've got my scope musket on me as well, which we would have been fine upstairs in this close proximity. She's just ready to go with those with those pistols.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. All right. Erebus, what about you?
What about me? Sorry, I must have missed the.
You're good. They're tearing down the stairs. What are you doing?
They're tearing down the stairs.
Yeah, like running, not actually
Running.
tearing them down.
Like tearing it down. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
These
no.
stairs
the
are brittle.
stones apart.
It is always an option.
Well, I am probably running pretty fast because I have 45 feet of movement. So.
All right. Well, give me a deck save, please. Just make sure you don't fall.
Sweet.
Look at that. So yeah, he's right behind Saoirse. So Kaz and Uki, you guys are kind of backing down the stairs, I assume. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So Kaz in the front with his shield out and his weapon. Uki kind of leaning over him with her firepower. The first one of these comes into vision. All right. So the real question here is, should I stay or no? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna get us in trouble.
Nope.
It was close. So he comes around the corner. The very first one, because we're talking circular, as you can see on the map. He comes around the corner. He looks up at you, this decrepit dwarven form, rotten, beard patched out and scraggly, skin mottled and green, eyes sagging, jaw hanging open, hands just reaching for you. And all of a sudden you hear, and this
Oh God!
Not good.
horrific fluid just spews out of his open mouth at you guys.
Oh, yay.
You've got that shield up, Kaz, don't you? Have your shield up?
You do have the
Oh,
shield
yeah.
up. I assumed you did. I said you did, but
Yeah.
we'll let that be canon either way. So, what is your AC, Kaz? And use yours too, Uki.
20.
Mine's a 17.
17?
I can add 4 to Uki's.
Okay. What's yours?
20.
So 20, and she actually has a 21.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to roll twice. Miss for Kaz. Close, but miss for Uki. It's a good thing you added those points, huh?
Yep. Yes.
Alright, so the spew from this creature, Kaz manages to kind of lift his shield up to shield Uki as well as himself, catching the full brunt of the attack. The smell is just vile. It is horrific and just nauseating. But you can tell just by the way it's sizzling on the outside of your shield what this could have potentially done to you. In fact, as it hit, you even felt like a jerk back from the reaction as this material caused a slight reaction against the surface of your shield.
Wow. Give that a good shake off and it's like, let's run. That's it.
Are you running?
If,
Yeah.
Uki does.
Yes, we're gonna make like Jose and Cruz. Move fast out of here.
Alright, I will say as you turn to go, the first thing you notice is that this thing has a name tag.
A name tag.
Ad Vader.
Okay.
Boyle.
Ad Vader.
Boyle. B-O-Y-L-E. Friend Flesh Boyle. That's for you, Ginkgo. So you guys are gonna run full tilt down the stairs, catch up with your friends?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's get dex checks for you guys, please.
I knew that was coming next. Next.
Next.
Next.
Pretty bad. Oh. Clicked on the wrong thing, but
Ooh. Whew.
Was that... Did you have some need for advantage on that?
no, I just forgot that it was on. I hadn't clicked it off.
Okay, we'll go with it. So that was a natural 1 then, right?
Yeah.
You already rolled yours, Erebus. You're good.
Yeah, you're good, Erebus. Alright, so Uki, you're behind him, so you take off first. You're cruising, no problem. Trucking down the stairs. Simon, you're Kaz there. He turns, shield catches on the stairs, he stumbles and kind of falls down to a knee and immediately just face plants on the stairs. You kind of blah 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 down a few stairs and then stop. You are prone, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to give him the chance to come around and probably try to get a hold of you.
Oh, we can try.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for this? Now, your shieldless AC, what do you got?
That would be 18.
18, good. Here we go. Should I give him advantage since he's prone?
Is it a ranged attack or is it a melee attack?
This is a melee attack.
They do have advantage against prone targets.
This is true. This is true. 22.
Yeah.
All right. So 22. He reaches out with just a hand, the bony tips, extruding through the skin, and manages to, as you're kind of scrabbling to get to your feet backwards, manages to kind of rake across the back of your head with his nails. You take 3 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
Scratch.
far enough back that I can do a ranged attack and use my extra attack to fire both my pistols at this creature?
You did a full movement.
Okay.
Because of the nature of the spiraling stairs,
Right.
you wouldn't have line of sight.
Got it.
I do need to do this, though.
Keep going, I'll catch up.
Okay.
Kaz up! Kaz up!
All right, so Kaz, everyone's running. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity. I'll get up and, well, I can't really do it, but I will do the dash. So it's half speed, so I'll still move 35 feet down.
All right, so you're gonna. Here, we'll get the attack here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it won't be advantage this time, but
16.
nah.
All right, he kind of, you feel his hand, his other hand come across the back of your armor.
Ha, loser.
There's a second one right behind him that's going to spew at you. Not worried about hitting his friend. It's not an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm even giving him a disadvantage on this. Did that roll?
Looks like it. Yeah. 13 probably doesn't hit.
Did you guys see the spew attack? Oh no, I
Yeah.
see it. Never mind. I see it. That was my old eyes. Yeah. So no, you managed to just kind of whoa out of the way and start trucking with your little short legs down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Next time I fail a dex check, I've got to remember I've got action dice.
there you go. So, you guys are going to make better time than these things. Their movement is 20, so you're going to, especially trucking the way you are, you're going to make it down long before they do. You can hear them, though, all of them, on the stairs behind you.
Yeah, Saoirse, as she, like, whenever we get to the point where we're at the bottom of the stairs, since it's most likely that she's going to be the first one out,
Yeah.
she is going to yell out into the open cavern, say, "We've got company!" and go up to the top of the orty.
All right.
Would any of us hear that?
Give me perception rolls. It's not a very high DC, don't worry.
Okay.
It's
Just,
very quiet down here. You guys aren't doing anything noisy.
And she yells it into a cavern, so it's like probably echoing too.
Yeah, it's low DC, don't worry.
I just want to cook some dinner.
Definitely.
Noise.
It's good. What do you want, Patrick?
Yep, you heard it. Wilhelm
Guaranteed.
Wilhelm understands the nature of the universe. The carrier. Are you rolling for the animals? I mean, I don't think they're going to do much, but.
All right. Now
Good.
good.
So yeah. Just opens into the room, Erebus. And I will do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Please open it.
All right. Slaughter is aware as well. Okay. So yeah, everybody hears this. You know, we got company, and you hear Saoirse clambering up the ladder.
Here. Oh, no.
I assume Erebus probably right on her heels.
Fire.
Up to you.
believe Wilhelm and I were sitting in his med bay. We might just look out the porthole.
Yeah, you'll definitely be able to tell.
Because we were having a discussion while this all was going on.
Yeah, Erebus is actually moving faster than you are, Sergeant. he's
Yeah.
remarkably quick.
I mean, she is dashing though.
Mm-hmm. All good, all good. What are you doing there, Genesis? I see you pulling up powers.
Buttons getting clicked.
Nothing yet.
Hmm.
Just run downstairs.
Looks out porthole. Can we see the utter tsunami of Voidwalkers?
No, you don't see anything yet.
Okay, perfect.
Cannot tell to I don't know which map I'm supposed to be on. Because
Well,
I see the other one.
Right now, you guys are on the RT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not supposed to be descending the stairs or anything, like
Here, if this helps.
Nah.
pathing myself. That,
If this helps,
There we
there you go.
yeah.
Oh, I guess I should specify, as a spiritualist, are there visible spirits milling around?
No, not down here.
Okay, good. Peer out the window and then comment to Wilhelm. I do not see anyone.
I look down through the porthole.
Your
Through the
microphone's a
moonpool.
little wobbly there, Wilhelm.
Well, let us go check. If they feel that we have company, perhaps we should see who they are. And I
Yes.
would like to head down to the moon pool.
How far to the ground is the moon? Yeah, moon pool to the actual ground.
Okay, there we go.
In the
I
parked
think
position, we'll say, about 20 feet.
there we go.
Would Jeff sense Kaz's panic?
Yes.
I'd be tempted to say that Jeff would be all about jumping through the moon pool to the ground below.
Are you still out there?
Well, I'm still like just got down the stairs, I reckon.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's fine. So Jeff will hop down with you.
I'm going through the top.
Okay.
I don't like those grates.
You going outside?
Just to look. I
Okay,
guess.
that's fine.
So as I hear Genesis coming up behind me, I want to tell her that we've got void walkers on our tail.
I'm at the top of the orty. I'm not outside.
You climbed
Okay.
out through the top. Okay.
I'm on the top climbing down the ladder. I'm not down there yet.
Okay. That's fine.
There's no shell to place myself on, so that's why I'm on the top of like the upper level. I want to look first.
Okay.
I mean, I thought that she was coming outside because that's where Saoirse is. She's standing on top.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the ship to look first. I'm not gonna just jump down.
Jump down. It's fine.
No.
I don't mind.
I know, but like, Saoirse's just telling you that,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
there are
looking
void
to see
walkers
how many
outside.
there are, where they are.
You
what
can't see
formation,
anything right now.
Any of that? No. Okay.
You're looking out.
Now I'm going.
You see the stairs.
Now I'm going.
Okay. Where are you
Now
going?
I'm like,
Kaz
okay.
and us.
I don't know how to space myself between the ship and the
No.
staircase, but like
Where are you going? There's the staircase right there, or the ladder.
towards
And if you have the other map pulled up,
I don't know how to do that.
okay, that's all right.
I can only see the one. I don't know how to do the other one.
Here, are you watching the stream?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Do you see it?
Not yet. There's a delay.
Yeah, it should pop in a second. You'll see where the
Oh,
RT
I see
is.
I see a corner.
Yeah, that's it. You see where the stairs are?
But dude, I can't see the map because of the sessions overlay that won't minimize. That's so much real estate. It's just going shot.
What are you talking about? You can't minimize it.
That button that she says that makes it smaller won't do anything for me. When I
She's
click
talking
that,
about the
whole
RPG
thing,
sessions.
the whole RPG sessions thing is like it turns blue. So I can't make it smaller because the button doesn't work. Because apparently I'm not using that platform, so it broke for me.
Here, don't panic. Here,
I'm just a barrel of laughs today.
there you go.
Okay, that's
s-
really
better?
better. Okay. Okay. So the ship is there, and then we're okay.
Yeah. You see the stairs?
I'm gonna move real careful to the stairs until the point that I can see the enemies. Then I will stop moving.
Until the point you can see the enemies?
Yes,
Okay.
till I can see them. Is it dark out? Oh, I should have asked that first. Oh no.
It's actually a little better lit down here than it was up top.
Okay.
You have the Ortiz lights down here.
Hello? Maybe I can hear them first.
You hear footsteps coming down the stairs, yeah, multiple.
Ooh.
They're walking slowly.
Can I light a torch?
You are welcome to. Who else is down there? Uki, are you still down there with Kaz and Jeff?
Yes.
So yeah, Genesis, you make your way to the edge of the stairs. Where are Uki and Kaz? You guys are under the RT, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you spark your tinder, manage to get your torch lit, and as you lift it up, you see the first rotted face of an ancient dwarf come around the corner. His eyes sunken, mouth hanging open, and
Nope. Be gone. Ugh. Whatever that is, get away from me.
you trying to lift him?
I just push his face backwards, just whoop. like a parent pushing a child's forehead, just to.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let me see here. We do, of course, have to give him his due. I believe
Okay.
we agreed it was a strength save, just like normal, right?
I don't know. I think it should be in the text, right? Somewhere in this wall of should have broken up the paragraphs. Good grief.
Yeah.
Something about a person can be moved at 30 feet.
We'll just give him a strength save versus your
Yeah.
DC.
I have an
I think
attack
the last
DC.
time it was like, since it's almost as strong as the grapple, I think you just played it like a grapple.
Yeah. So what's your DC? What's your DC?
Proficiency plus intelligence, which is no, that can't be it. I had all this written down. What do you mean?
Base.
I don't know.
Base plus proficiency plus intelligence mod. That sounds right.
Okay.
It's probably
I'm
not
pretty
20.
sure. I'm pretty sure that it can't be that because that's the pull.
No, that's normal. That's normal. That's standard, pretty much.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Base points is it the same as my level? Good grief.
That's not zombie. It's a monkey.
Proficiency in intelligence is 3 and 3.
So that's 6.
I don't know what my base points are. How could I not write that in there? 6? So that's 12. So my DC is 12.
No. Proficiency bonus should be around about +3 at level 7.
Yeah.
DC is usually like 8
8.
plus your spellcasting mod plus proficiency bonus, so it'll
So yeah, we'll
be
say
14.
8 plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
14
so
then.
he resists.
Write it in the macro that you built, genius.
So the creature just like grips a hold of the wall as you start to push on him and manages to resist with his undead fortitude.
Okay. Run. Bye. Bye. Exit. Stage. Whatever.
Well, it's
Sayonara.
his
I'm
turn
out.
first, dear heart.
Okay. Okay.
Chased by a bear.
So
All right. Here we
he,
go.
he immediately begins to hork at you, spewing his black death bile at you. What's your AC?
Okay. Okay.
What's your AC?
Before we get into the monstrosity of this character sheet, it says 18.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that insane?
No. It's perfectly alright.
Okay.
Narrowly missing you.
I don't know if that's
Narrowly
even
missing
from?
you.
okay.
You see a large group behind him pushing.
No. Nope. Nobody. Nope. No. Exit. Adios.
You running?
Disengage. Disengage.
They're not in melee yet. You're good. You can run.
Ugh. That's gross. I don't know what that was. It was a substance that is completely disgusting.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Genesis would totally know what that was, though,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we face
Back
against
to the
void
ladder.
walkers.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Chin
Let's get out of here. Are we gonna get a flamethrower? What are we gonna do?
Don't give Uki
Back
any
to the ladder.
ideas.
Adios. See you guys later, friends. Adios.
Don't give Uki any ideas about flamethrowers now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, before we get into combat, though, should we do Union Break?
I am not.
We can
equipped
if you
for
guys
this.
are ready. Yeah, I don't mind.
Terrifying.
Be
We-
alright. Be
yeah.
alright.
All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen at home, we will be right back after this word from our sponsors. Stay
It's
tuned.
this sheet while I'm at it. Good grief.
Oh, no.
So Chris is actually a void vampire? Oh my, no, sorry.
What? Who would have thought?
Oh my god, I spoiled everything. No,
Oh my gosh.
so yeah, we're back. We're back. So, um,
He's secretly a wraith god.
oh,
Ha!
Or
Well, here we go again.
Sugnak confirmed. Oh, poor Sugnak. God rest his, well, I guess we're not going to run into a lot of that in Cairne, are we?
No. Listener, rest his soul.
Oh, there we go. Listener, rest his soul. So we'll get rid of that. So, here we are. They're beginning to just pile through the stairs below. It looks a little dire. Uki, and Kaz are down below. I believe everybody else is in the actual ship.
Firmly planted in the ship, yes.
Are we going? What is the plan here? Let's start there. What is the plan here before we start rolling initiative?
Whenever a giant group of them comes through, like at least a decent amount, where I'd hit it. It's hard to say this without saying what I am. If there's at least
We can
4
imagine.
to 5 of them within a 10-foot radius, I'd like to do something.
Okay. It's going to take them a minute to get within 10 feet.
No, 10 feet together, huddled together,
Hmm.
in one small spot.
Oh, well, in that case, as you can see.
I do see. But I don't know if my character sees them all.
You've got a fairly clear line of sight, let's say. Here, I'll kind of arrange them in grid format.
Pretty sure you got dark vision as well, right?
I do.
Why would he have that?
I don't know. Well, I mean,
In
I'm a Volrish
Volrish
dad,
dad.
so
as yeah, it's just as good at dark vision as the Favinian.
What do you want to do? Let's see.
I can't say what I'm gonna do, or else I'd like to do something.
Okay.
And I'll explain
There
what I
is a
do when it
whisper
happens.
GM command.
Yeah, you can.
How dare you bring up technicalities?
Yeah, the text screen is not showing currently, so it'll be super secret. All right. Would you care to describe what's happening?
If I must. Alright, so Erebus is going to seemingly pull a little bottle of ink and a quill out of nowhere. And he'll proceed to dip it into the ink. Was it inkwell, correct?
Yes.
Inkwell. And for some reason, it'll start to glow. Now, at this point, he's going to write in the air a word. Very, fancily, I suppose. It's going to look... It's hard to describe. You know those comic words, you know, in comics where they would say boom or pow? It's gonna be like that. The big old boom in the air. Just like a comic. And he's going to basically dip his quill into it and just point it at them. And you'll see, to his hesitation and reluctance, a small explosion of void energy on their location. That's not weird at all.
Everyone's
It's normal.
perfectly pleased by this.
No, this is totally normal. Totally. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Totally normal.
Small
It happens
void
all the time.
explosions. We've had at least one of those a session.
Really? Wow. So,
Show me where you're focusing.
I suppose I'll go right in the middle. Let me confirm something before this is a thing.
So this guy here.
Yeah, right in the middle.
All right.
And let me just do something I should have done a year ago.
Erebus and the
Sorry.
purple crayon.
Yes. The purple exploding crayon, but yes.
Exploding crayon, yes.
Sorry, I should have did this a while ago. Forgot to put in all these things into my sheet.
It's
I'm
okay.
horribly sorry.
So this is explosive void energy, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's all right. You don't need to do anything else. They are unfazed by your attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Might
Roll.
just tickle them a little bit.
Oh, Shaggy.
but maybe it'll scare them, you know?
It does, however, rattle the staircase pretty good. Dust just kicks up into the air. Debris rains down. You see as the dust clears, they just keep shambling through out of it.
Well,
As an expert, I am so sad to inform you, the dead feel no fear.
At least
Void
these.
energy on void creatures.
That was still very epic, though. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
well, usually works, but not this time.
It looked amazing. That's okay. This might be the first time Erebus has ever faced off with something like this.
Most likely, yes.
Is
Where's Uki at?
anybody
Still
else
down?
doing anything? Uki's on the ground.
We need Uki not on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask where Jeff is, or is that none of my business?
He's on the ground. Kaz is about to mount him and start,
All right.
running around down there.
I'm gonna just look at the cannons.
That's what listener was thinking too.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna look at the cannons.
Just look at the cannons. Those sure are some shiny cannons.
And
Gee, cannons, would you
Can
happen
I,
to like to work for me?
I would.
Go ahead.
So when you say I'm on the ground, I'm where in
You're-
relation to?
You are underneath the Orti.
Underneath the RT.
Yeah, that's where we left off with you and Kaz. In fact, and
Got it.
Jeff. Jeff is down there with you.
Underneath the RT, not, or on the bottom floor of the RT.
Yeah, you're actually underneath it. You do have a clear line of sight.
But we're underwater, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
Like on a beach.
Oh,
Type
got
thing.
it. Okay.
On dry land, technically.
Oh, and we're far enough away. It's like, I think I almost want to risk trying to use my scoped musket because I'm far enough away to hit them, and if they do damage, hopefully not have any collateral damage to Kaz and I, because I do have a little concern about whatever they spewed could also spew if I hit them with a with a
This is
firearm.
it's a viable concern. But no, they are far enough away, I wouldn't worry.
All right. But then I guess the other question is my range for my pistols, because my pistols are ready. They're at my side. I have both of them. My scope musket would require more of an action, right? More, yeah. Here, let me take a quick look and see what my.
What's the range on them?
Yeah, I'm trying to check on that, on the range of my. What is the range on my pistols? Is that being attributes or is it? No, we don't have that on here. Do we? All right. Use this to look at. So right now, I am literally like you can't see me because I'm underneath, right? So I am approximately about 35 feet from them, right?
Yeah, about 40 there. We'll
About
say.
40. Okay,
I
and
mean,
the pistol range we think is how much on the pistol's range?
Did we not add that to your sheet? I'm
I
sorry.
don't see that. Yeah, no. Let me just double check this. I'm with this again.
If not, it's in the guide somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guarantee you can hit them from this range with a pistol. That's not a
Okay.
worry.
All right,
The
I'm gonna
range
go
is
ahead.
2080.
Yeah. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
not even long range at this point. They're mid range.
Got it. Okay. Well, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and attack twice. Use each of my pistols to fire at this first one here.
Nice.
At the first one. That's right there.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Uki comes unglued.
And like screw it. You know, they're coming after us regardless. So let me form a pistol and go boom, boom. That's the first one. So how'd I do there?
That hits.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take a second shot.
All right.
With my extra camp. All right, and take that one.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
Total of 20 damage.
All right.
It rips a large chunk out of his midsection. In fact, his whole body kind of caves in where there's a vacancy there now. Just entrails splatter across his fellows behind him. And while it does make him stagger back, and he's stumbling, trying to like hold his torso from falling off completely, he is still moving.
Uki turns to Kaz and says, "We need bigger firepower. Let's get upstairs and get the cannons going."
I was just about to say, they're right under the moon pool, aren't they?
Those two are, yes.
Listener is lowering down the winch, rather than them having to climb the whole way up the side ladder and all.
There we go. Good call, good call.
Kaz, you remember your training?
That's...
He's muted.
I was about to say, that doesn't sound confident.
I do, but you go fire the cannons. I'm going to stay down here and keep him distracted.
All right.
Listener is looking down from the moon pool, communicating with Uki. I believe we are in need of our gunnery officer.
All right. So, yeah. Uki's going to actually... Uki's going to turn to Kaz and say, "I think you might need these." And I'm going to hand him my
Just a
one
pistol.
of what? Huh?
Just
I'm gonna
one
hand-
pistol will do it.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna hand you. Let me give you pistol and ammunition.
Sweet.
You know what? You got this. And go upstairs.
I got
and
this.
Got this. And I'm heading up.
All right. So I'm going to give you the ride up. That's no worries. Kaz, you are still down there. What is your plan here?
Okay, well, every round I'm gonna do dread charge. In a wide circle, I'm gonna hit like the first couple, run, basically just try and knock them prone, and run around in a big circle back to the center, and then keep doing the same thing, keep taking them around the cavern, and try and keep them as far away from the OT as possible, so it gives our Uki a better chance of popping them off.
All right, so you're gonna hop on Jeff and do the dread
Mhm.
charge.
Yeah.
All right, you aiming at the first one there?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Just pretty much go around in a nice, like a horseshoe shape per charge around the cavern.
That works.
I think at this point, Saoirse's going to go downstairs and start a built upon rubble for Uki.
All right. So, dread charge. Here we go. So you're coming downstairs to do that. I'm gonna let him go ahead and get his charge off. This is gonna be interesting. Go ahead and make that roll to hit, please.
There's no rolls to hit. They just have to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because of Jeff. Here we go. So you're gonna hit 3 in a line, is it?
I think if I remember when we were talking about it, if I hit 3, it stops the charge.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and hit 2 of them and keep the charge running, so I keep moving away, so I can keep running around in a big circle around the cavern.
So we'll say definitely the one in the front, and then what? Right or left? You want to turn?
Yeah, whichever one.
You tell me. Right or left?
I'll go around in a clockwise, so I'll do the right one.
All right. So dex saves. Here we go. You ready?
As ever.
1.
Well, the first one makes the save, so he'll take half damage.
2.
Hehe.
So
Awesome. So
roll
46 plus 8, right?
And
No
you-
need to roll a 1d4 negative, right?
yeah, it wouldn't affect him. So
Oh
6.
my god. Can I use an action dice to re-roll that?
It's up to you. You
I
also
think I will,
you
'cause
also have 2 bonus momentum in the pool right now if you want to use them for rerolls.
I'll use my own action dice for this. I don't want to use other people's.
That's fine.
That's a bit better, and it's plus 8, so that's 21 damage. So the first guy takes 10, yeah, and then the other one takes the 21.
Before you go any further,
Mm.
yes, he takes 10. He also explodes.
Pretty much was expecting that, yeah.
I need you to make a dex save, please.
Okay. Now, excellent. I'll get advantage on this. Danger sense.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Desolation Strider.
Good.
Oh!
Look at that. Look
I'll
at
take that.
Beautiful.
Beauty.
So you only take
The
10
greatest of
points.
ease.
10
Yeah.
points of damage.
It's a scratch.
It is a scratch, actually. Let me roll that percentile real quick here. Because, Wilhelm, it is a scratch.
You don't like those.
Okay. Now, keep in mind that this area just became inundated with an infectious cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead for your second hit. I'm going to let you go ahead and get it. Roll damage.
Second hit?
Mm-hmm. Second hit
Oh,
has full damage.
All right, okay. So 20 damage on the second dude.
20. He explodes as well. Give me another dex save, please.
Hooray! All right. Come on, boys. You can do it. Oof.
12. This is
Okay. If a 12 isn't enough, I'm gonna use my last action dice on that.
You're gonna want to use your last action dice on that.
I'm really gonna wanna have to use that. So, just a normal. Oh my god, gosh. Well, a 12 it is then.
So, all right. So, 18 damage. Negative energy damage.
78.
You
Okay.
are scorched and hurting.
Yeah, I'm down to 78 hit points now. Oof.
So yeah, we're gonna
Just 78.
remove
Just
you.
78. I'm close to death.
I'm gonna move you out to here. As you blow past. All right. All right. So Kaz is out there. Uki, you're climbing up. Give me a very low DC strength save, please. Just make sure you get. In fact, you can make an athletics check. Sorry, I'm thinking old
Athletics
school.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to give you the chance to fail. So yeah, you're fine. No worries at all. So Uki climbs like an Olympic athlete. You're back up into the Orti. Where are we going
did
from
the
here?
initiative order, did we?
No, we're going loose here. We're going loose. These things are pretty slow. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give them one movement from here. Oh wait, this one's gone. And this one's gone, so...
Yay!
Look, that's 2
I'm
down.
In the herd. Woo.
It should be essentially that if I basically hightail it up to the floor with the cannons, that I can fire the basically, isn't there a cannon that aims out from this direction right here?
You could technically swivel both cannons.
Oh,
Got
that's
it.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
They do have some range of movement.
Yeah. All right. So Uki's gonna get up there and get to the one that's on the right, on the what do you call it? Starboard side.
I'm just gonna move so she can see better.
Oh yeah, no worries. Because I think I'd be probably on maybe a different floor they all are, but yeah, you're
Yeah.
definitely yeah, that's good.
I wanted to move anyway, but I don't know.
And are we anchored? Are we basically we're
You're
yeah
not
we're at
you're not angered, but you are on dry land.
we're on dry land. Okay, so good. So the good thing is that yeah, so firing shouldn't have too much repercussions. We'll see.
We'll
It's
see.
like, all right, so these we've been taking care of these. They've been primed. They're ready to. They're pretty much.
They are ready to go. You have actually made the extra care to not only maintain them but keep them up. So they are loaded and ready to go because of your effort.
So I want to go ahead and get up there and go to fire, this one cannon here, and I would like to be able to use. I would actually like to be able to use steady aim for this
I'll allow it.
on that cannon, and I say that because I want to make sure that I'm going to take steady aim to ensure that I'm calculating the trajectory, so that when I fire this cannon, that it essentially is going to be a little bit like playing what would you call it, pins,
10-pin bowling.
Do you
Yeah,
mind if I
technically.
quickly ask if Built Upon Rubble is actually playing yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wanted to start it up for her. So.
She
Sorry.
specifically
Yeah.
said.
I just
Got
wanted
it.
to be sure.
Yeah, I was about to actually mention, like, don't forget, Built Upon Rebels going.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. So
beat me to
steady.
the punch.
So steady aim. On each hit, the weapon deals additional damage to the target equal to 2 plus half your fighter level. And it can use this feature 3 times.
Okay.
And then I regain all expended uses of it when I finish a short or long rest. So I would like to go ahead and use that steady aim at this time. For the cannons, though, I don't think we've ever established what the damage would be or attack. So what should I use? Treat it as if it was my scope musket, or do I add anything to it with the Built Upon Rebel?
No, cannons do 5d10 damage.
5d10. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Okay.
Oof.
All right. So it's 5d10.
Yeah, they have a range of 500 feet, do 5d10 damage.
But then also the weapon will deal additional, because I'm doing steady aim, will also deal additional damage to the target equal to 2 plus half fighter
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
Okay. So first I need to roll to see if I actually
2 hit.
hit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a straight d20 plus
Your ranged attack, basically. It'd be the same as
my
your
range.
rifle,
Okay.
we'll say.
Same as my rifle. Okay. I can't believe it's well since I'm same as my like scope musket.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so I can just click that.
Mhm.
And it's now with built upon rebel. Is there advantage to this or just normal roll?
It's advantage, right?
Yeah.
If I think I remember it correctly. 18 is a definite hit. So roll 5d10, add your bonus from your skill.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5d10 plus my skill is going to be 2 plus half my fighter level, and so my fighter level right now is, what are we at, 6?
7.
7.
Oh, 7. So would I half that? Would I do 3 or 4?
3.
3. Okay. So 3. So 5. That's what I would add. Okay. So this should be 5d10 plus 5. Okay. Roll that. Rolling the dice. 26.
Kaboom.
He explodes. Just absolutely gone.
Okay.
3 down, 9 to go.
That was 1. Do I get an extra attack?
Not with the cannon, just because
Okay.
reloading a
Yeah.
cannon is a big deal.
Understood. And because it was even to step over to the other cannon still requires action.
Yeah.
Second question. Does it deal damage to more than one creature?
It is in an area, and I'm going to let this go through a line. So I'm going to let you roll
Action
damage a
surge.
second time.
Oh, roll. What did you say? Roll damage a second time?
Yes, please.
To the same amount?
Yes.
22.
All right. So that's 2 down. They all, of course, explode, but they're still down.
Action surge, second cannon.
Got something in your throat there, dude?
Yeah. Just a slight cough.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks that, like, the stones on the side look kind of like gray water bottles?
A little.
So, are you action surging to try and get to the other cannon?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, am I trying to get to the other? Am I trying to get to the other cannon? Yes.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say that you can get to the other cannon and align it and get it ready,
Okay.
but we're still gonna hold off firing it. It's just ready to go because that's a lot of damage in one round for one person.
Yeah, and has anyone? I guess the thing is that is anyone besides Kaz observed? Has the ability that has observed us working on the cannons, or is
No,
able to?
I think it would just be the two of you. Wilhelm might be able to pull it off.
The closest you could get is Wilhelm with firearms knowledge or listener channeling an engineer, which he can go do.
Got it.
Would I be allowed to observe the cannon firing in the way it is?
Well, it's not as simple as that. I mean, I would give you a chance to try and use it, but you would have a penalty.
Oh, I don't mean to try to use it. I mean to see how the I don't know what ammunition the cannon uses, but whatever ammunition it uses strikes and runs through the line.
No, no, the ammunition's obvious. There's a big pile of it next to the cannon.
Yeah. So I
So-
guess like cannonballs or whatever
Yeah.
that it's launching in.
Yeah.
I want to observe that to see if I can catch like its trajectory. It's probably a close call to do that, but I want to be able to like help it move farther if I can, like
The
push it,
telepathic boost.
because I can see through the window if you'll allow that, which maybe not, you know?
It's an interesting concept, but at the same time, catching something moving at the speed of a cannonball and actually
Yeah.
pushing it
Yeah.
is going to that would be impressive.
Better to just do a stationary object. Gotcha.
I mean, I would give you a chance, but it would be really, really difficult.
I think we're gonna need that luck later.
Yeah.
It's a secret
and-
tool.
And one thing to bring up as well. I don't know if this has an impact on the cannons, but so I do have the trait of the gunner. So +1 dexterity, firearms proficiency, and ignore loading. No disadvantage at close range. So when you say, what does it mean when you say and ignore loading with the gunner?
Well, that would just be with the actual firearms. A cannon's a little different.
Got it. Understood. Okay.
All right, so you are there. Is who else we got? Anybody else going?
Me, I guess. I don't know what the order is.
We don't have one. Please do.
Yeah, I'll just do a thing, I guess. I'm gonna have to press this again.
Go ahead.
I'm clogging up the. I guess.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're using your macros. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm also
Uh,
proud.
I learned it from watching you.
I know. That's why I'm proud.
Psychokinesis. All right. So what are you trying to do with your psychokinesis?
Okay. So let's chat.
All right.
So I know with this ability, I have like another pool of abilities where I can use a pool to affect more than one person. Is the point of that.
Okay. Fair enough.
What I want to do, and this is a bit extra, because of course, right?
It's D&D. We're all about extra here.
Yeah. So what I would like to do is use psychokinesis collectively with that pool, burn 2 extra points of that, and launch the skulls of the 3 skeletons in the front row into the ones in the back.
Ruh-roh.
So
Ruh-roh.
picture like the standing seats in the airplane, and then somebody just leaning back their head.
You're trying to shoot the skulls back of the dead ones.
Of the living, walking ones that are in a grid formation in a row, I want to take these like this dude back into that one, this dude back into this one, and this dude back into this one. I can use 3
found it.
expenditures of.
I see what you're saying. I'll let you
Living
hit.
in air quotes.
Yeah. You can hit one target. One target.
Okay, so the pull is just for empathetic stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, with this, you need to
Okay.
focus on a target specifically.
Okay.
So, like,
I'll
if you
hit-
wanted to shove like this guy back into the one behind him or something, we could work with that.
Okay. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. Yep.
All right. So let's give him his chance to resist you.
It's too bad I don't have an attack for that. That would be great.
Looks like he
That
managed
sucks.
to.
Rolling good.
He managed to resist.
Okay. Should have went for the feet.
It's,
Drat.
it's okay. This happens.
Um,
You're still working it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well. Sorry, gang. We gave it a shot.
It was a good try.
Happens.
We're
Anybody,
still killing him, and we're doing it from the safety of the ORT. So you know,
yeah, with the exception of Kaz.
yeah.
So
How much does this ship weigh, out of curiosity?
it's very heavy. Let's just say that. Just leave that at where it lies for now.
Indignant.
So let's see. That leaves us with Wilhelm, Listener, and Slutra.
Hmm. I don't know if you count my action this round as being winching Uki up. You tell me.
No, I gave you that as a freebie. You basically slapped a lever.
I appreciate it. I would go to channel the engineer again if his spirit can be found.
He's actually down on the bottom floor still, where he normally is at the desk.
Okay. Yep. I'll make the trek and
Okay.
reach out a hand, inviting him in with my, I believe it's a spectral invocation for that.
Yes. Which I will not make any difficult because you've already done so. He's familiar with you.
Mm-hmm. So he shoops up through the hand into the corporeal form.
Shoop.
Shoop.
It's a shoop. It's a technical term for spiritualists.
Yeah.
Term of art.
Shoop a doop. Alright.
Once he is safely within the mind palace, it's a big empty room. I ask him, would you like to assist with the cannons?
What? Are we under attack?
Yes. He thinks about it for a second and goes, yes.
What do you need me to do?
We have only the one gunner, and I, despite your excellent explanations, do not believe I could help her reload. Let us go. Let us see. And he begins the trek back upstairs.
Alright. So next round, if needed, I will allow you both to fire. With him riding a shotgun in your brain.
Listener is honestly quite glad of the company. It makes it a little less echoey up here.
Imagine. It's been a bit. Alright.
Ooh, that gives me a thought. I'll bring it up at the end.
Alright. No, that's fine.
So please
He's
do
gonna
continue.
become he's going to become the spirit collector.
I was just thinking about it.
All spirits in his head all having conversations at the same time. And he's just sitting there going, oh, I'm so happy again.
Ah. He's the sort of person who would live in the middle of the city if he wasn't a plant. He just likes the noise.
You know, it's a shame that you missed the tree that was just there with a bunch of stuff in it.
He was thinking about that tree, but really it just had to go.
It did have to go.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, please do continue. We'll come back to that later.
Alright. So, Slotra being Slotra, you know what? She's just going to pop out the top and she's going to fire her bow blade.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll just do that. Which hits. It does damage, but it's still standing. These things are resilient. Alright. Let me see here. Did that stop? It did stop, you evil bastard. I apologize for the silence there.
Ready to go down at night?
Oh.
Roll20's music is being difficult.
Okay. I'm sticking
Here,
my
I'll just let that go. So,
puppy.
here we go.
Fly. Where's my puppy?
All right.
Puppy did not go in the water. Okay, I'm back. Okay, puppy. You have to go down now. Come on.
That's going to leave us to 1,
Puppy, you're gonna have to go
2, 3.
Oh, do
Four.
I get to act first?
Oh, you haven't gone yet, have you?
Wilhelm.
No.
Go ahead, Wilhelm. I'll let you go.
I actually am just going to start getting all my surgical gear on and setting up a sanitized, safe space for what is potentially surgery.
Okay.
Big soon.
So yeah, I'll be doing that for the foreseeable time until I actually have a place where I can check out Kaz and quite possibly need to deal with void disease.
Did this one break grid formation?
No. He moved 5. He moved 1 square.
Has knocked him. They take 5-foot knockback.
Okay. Oh, that was handy. Okay. Sorry.
Anything else, Wilhelm?
Look how deep that is. Ooh.
Just preparing the lab, the med bay.
Yep, just getting everything. And honestly, I'm not even doing there. I'm doing it right next to the moon pool. So that literally, as soon as I get him up, I can start treating him because I know that this particular disease is very rapid.
Okay.
Put down here. Wait a minute.
I'm glad you're being thoughtful. That's good.
Mm.
That's good. It is good. Kaz, what's your AC again?
20.
Give me a high roll. 1, 2, 3, go.
Nope,
Oh,
not that.
I got 1 more of these.
Let me just scroll back up to it's fine, relax.
Oh,
Definitely not.
look at that. Nat 1. So yeah, Nat 1.
He goes to spew, but accidentally swallows it instead. What?
We-
Yeah, he
we've all
basically
been there.
he pours
We've all
the
been there.
entire stomach of nasty fluids into the back of the one in front of his head. Yeah, so yeah, he's
Does he take damage from that?
no, he doesn't take damage,
No.
but he won't be able to spew again for a while.
He misfired his own throat. Oh, this is great.
It's got a bit of indigestion now.
I'm sorry.
He needs some Pepto-Bismol.
Oh.
Pepto.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
that gives me an idea.
What's your idea?
Well, these things have stomachs, and they have throats. And there's a certain pathway that this spew has to have in order to get out of the body, right?
Okay. You're trying
So
to
what
get
if he just like closed their mouths?
So many neighbors' houses got blown up.
okay.
This does not
I'm
What
following.
would that do? Like like just pushing it back down. What would that do? With 480 pounds of like pushing force.
We might crush a jaw.
Yeah. Pointless here, but I don't know.
I get what you're trying to do, and it is creative. I'd let you try if you wanted.
It won't work. Dad, work for me, love.
You
I'll give
know
it a
me.
little bit more thought, you know. See if I can add a little bit more of me to this.
No worries, no worries. So I tell you what, let's get the big flashy stuff out of the way. Let's get our cannon fire out of the way. What do you say? Real quick.
Sounds good to me.
Cannons are what everyone's waiting on, let's be honest. Everybody loves some cannon fire.
Everybody, huge fan.
We're going to say Uki's on the right, listeners on the left.
Sure.
Uki, you'll go first. If you roll a 1, you'll nail Kaz. Maybe.
She has advantage.
Okay. So you're saying, oh yeah, and I can roll my musket at advantage. Hey, oh wait, I just hit the wrong thing. Sorry. There we go.
Come on, that's one. Oh, so close.
Okay. So good.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, get your 5d10.
There we go.
Oh, good grief. Oh,
So
that was beautiful.
That's another one detonated. The one in front of Kaz. Or would you like to aim for a different one so you get a line shot? Hit more than one.
I'll take a line shot
All right.
so I can get more than one.
So that'll have to be. I'll let you hit this one.
Okay. So that's 36, and then
I'll
you
let
get to roll a second time.
roll a second time.
23.
You know what? We'll go ahead and end him. He's down. Another explosion. So that's 2 down there.
Sweet.
So, listener?
At the moment, I should be rolling with the stats of the engineer,
You are.
and I do not know what those are. Tell me what my bonus should be on my 2-hit roll.
+3.
All right. +3 base or +3 and then add proficiency or just what?
Yeah, you'll get your proficiency bonus.
Okay. I appreciate that. There you are.
Boom.
There you go. 5 to 10.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Another one down.
Kablam.
I'll say that was aimed up at this bunching.
The second one? I'll let you hit the second one from there.
Sure.
You got a line shot.
I do. I'm taking it if I can.
Yeah, of course you go for it.
Nice.
Another one down. This is just viscera and disgusting goo everywhere. I should point that out.
Oh, it's gorgeous, really. Listener is moving his usual slowness, but impeccable familiarity.
I imagine him smiling beneath that mouthless face.
I'm sure
It's also highly infectious.
What's that? What's an? Oh, the goo cloud that's left behind.
Yes,
being an
highly
infectious.
infectious as well.
Highly infectious. Yes, it is.
It'll dissipate eventually.
Don't be so sure.
Okay, so
Mhm.
sorry, I'm keeping track of all this. Kaz,
Yeah.
what you got?
I'm gonna have a slight change of plan. I'll probably try and take the attack of opportunity and move just down to here and fire at the one on the left with the
Alright.
pistol.
Are
You can
you?
disengage instead.
I was about to say, are you just bolting or are you disengaging?
Oh, I'll disengage.
You sure?
Yeah.
I like attacks of
Mhm.
opportunity. I don't mind. Because we don't know if you're infected yet or not. We've been hit,
Did
what,
That is true.
3 times now?
Did we also use the bonus momentum that Cranky Old Mage gave us earlier? Did that ever get used?
We have 2 of those, actually. Neither of them has been used.
Okay.
Please save me one in case I need it to save Kaz.
Sounds good.
Okay, so go ahead, Kaz, take your shot. I'll let you disengage. Especially since you're on Jeff.
Alright. Alright, so I think I've got +3 to this attack roll if I've got proficiency and my dex is +1, so.
Take the shot.
No.
A 5.
Nowhere near. Yeah, so that's an 8.
Even with the +3 and their terrible AC, yes, you missed.
Hey, all attacks have advantage.
However, we do have 2 bonus reroll dice there if you'd like to use one.
Actually, yeah, I mean, just Jacob's just mentioned that all attacks have advantage right now.
On Rubble is going.
I don't know. Can he hear me and get the same effects considering Saoirse's in the ORT and he's like outside of it?
That,
That's a good point.
yeah, that would be
Good point.
that would be a little you being
Well,
in
no,
an
he
enclosed
does have an incredibly high perception.
I tell you what, you know what? For tits and shiggles, give me a disadvantaged perception roll.
Wow. And I always have advantage. So would that cancel out and be normal?
No, let's keep this straight.
Okay.
All right, yeah, he can hear it.
Awesome.
In the
So
distance, a gentle slapping.
5.
Oh my god!
After all that, after all that,
That feel one.
that's all right. It was a good try.
Yeah, that. I don't know how that's possible. It's really interesting.
1 in 400.
The magic of D&D.
Oof. Rip.
It's all good.
Listener rolled 2 nat 1s to try and use a battle axe months ago.
Yes.
So, I mean,
It was a valiant attempt.
Oh.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's see. We've got Uki, we've got Listener, we've got Kaz. Erebus, what about you, buddy? What you doing?
Oh, I thought we were. So we're going back through again?
Yep.
Rolling around.
Oh, well, you see, most of my long-range choices are void-based. So there's someone. Okay, cool. Because earlier I noticed someone said something about dashing towards them. They weren't actually down there yet, but apparently now there is. So
Kaz is the only one on the ground, technically.
and he has taken some hits, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Potentially fatal ones. He's not sure yet.
I don't know if I actually climbed up the thing yet. I think it said I was falling behind, but I didn't actually go up yet. Would it be weird to say that I'm still down there as well?
I imagine you went up on the top, but it's up to you. I'll let it fly either way.
Well, I just want to get within a certain range of them because that'd be useful. By a certain range, I mean over there. So I'm going to say that I was actually down there. I didn't climb up yet because I didn't think they were going to be big of a problem because, I thought the explodies would have taken care of them, but, it didn't. So, I'm going to say, well, that guy got hit a lot, and I can't actually damage these without getting close to them, so I'm right there. And now that I know that I can't hurt them properly without getting up in their face, I'm going to pull out a small piece of skin, animal skin, and write on it. And what it's going to say in very bold letters, but very basically, it's going to say protect. And after I write that, it'll close slightly and fly towards Cass.
Okay.
Covering him slightly with the skin that's separated a bit, more like floating around him in a protective manner. You now have you have 14 temporary hit points, and your AC is temporarily increased to or by 4. So enjoy that.
Wow. Thank
Phew,
you.
14 temporary hit points in Cairne. That's OP.
Can I ask how you spell
Well,
protect?
It's not.
'Cause-
It's not a forever temporary hit points. It's only temporary hit points, which is weird to say. They don't last until they're gone. They last for a minute, or until I do something else with my
Protect.
wonderful quill.
He protect.
I protect.
That's still,
It's 2 C's, yeah.
I was about to say, it still feels like a lot when, whenever we long rest, we only get 1 HP back. Don't even get back up to full.
It's quite a bit.
Shh, we're gonna
Are you-
need that later.
Hey.
Shh.
I mean, it's an issue. We can obviously talk about it later. But for now, I don't think we're going to complain that our mean guy in the front needs a little bit more help.
Let me just look back up at that relax, everything's gonna be okay. It's fine, relax, stay calm, let your guard down, rest easy. Everything will be okay. Yep. Sorry. Just needed to hear that again because it's gonna be fine.
No, it's all good.
Everything is going to be fine.
Everything
Yeah.
is going to be fine. This is only the first wave, so we're good. Don't worry.
Mhm.
Um,
Pure and
I'm
easy.
sorry. You do first. All right.
What did you just say to me?
Nothing. Everything's fine. It's all good.
Ah.
We're gonna go ahead and let Slaughter attack. Blam! Solid hit. Solid hit. Still standing though. I'm sorry. I'm not using Slaughter to her full ability. I'm terrible with the characters as NPCs. If anyone wants to take over her character in the meantime, feel free. However, I believe Genesis has not gone this round, and nor has Wilhelm.
Okay. Well, he's muted, so I don't. Do you wanna?
Go ahead, Genesis.
Okay. What are these rocks that are around us? What are those? What is that, like stones? What?
It's rubble.
Is this-
Old
okay.
bricks and chunks of rock.
Because it's
Okay.
built upon rubble.
Oh no!
But,
And I can hear that, right?
Yes.
Mm.
I should have taken that advantage to attack, but I can't actually do that when I'm launching something through the air. I don't think. So I'm gonna try to look over there and just get like a fist-sized ball
That
or like
that won't be
brick.
difficult.
Obviously this is very limited as to like how much weight I can launch as a weapon. I guess very limited is a loose term. I want to just take this. I want to find like a flat fist-sized rock. Is that too difficult to
No.
do?
No, not down here. That's fine.
Okay, and then I want to take that flat fist-sized rock and spin it
Okay.
along its sharper edge.
Okay.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
You're gonna hurl it at one
I'm
of
turning
them.
it into a shuriken.
I want to take this turning flat fish-shaped rock and hurl it at this one,
Okay.
but I'm specifically hurling it at its neck.
You're making a called shot then.
Making is a strong word.
I utilize the concept of called shots because it's an old school method. I will let you add a -4 penalty to your shot to target a specific part of the body.
Yeah, let's do it.
You can do it.
Let's do it. This is an attack, right? Like I'm trying. Okay, so that's like that's my proficiency plus my intelligence modifier is my attack bonus. So that's 6. -4 is 2 total. So just a d20 plus 2 then? To be sure I'm doing this right?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, advanced dice roller, do your thing. Okay, this could be very bad.
Here comes Nat 20.
After all these failed shots, come on!
Nat 20!
Still pretty good.
Still hits.
It hits? Okay, okay, alright.
These things have an AC of 10. Like, they're not difficult to hit.
Okay.
You sometimes
okay.
don't want to.
Yeah, I am driving this launched hurled weapon with as much like strength force I can muster, like
Okay.
as hard as possible. Like, do I roll for damage for this? I don't-
Yeah. This
Let me
is
just actually
your
just get this back.
psychokinesis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, with 1d4 plus intelligence bonus.
All it does. I'm so sad right now.
If
I'm
this were
sorry, guys.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Remember, there's flavor here,
Mhm.
and this one will no longer be able to spew because you just lodged a stone in its throat.
Nice. Okay, d4 plus 2. I gotta do the thing again. Okay, this
1d4
This.
plus intelligence bonus.
in my. That's a +3. Wow, I almost missed that.
No,
Built
that
Upon
one's got a
Rubble is
really gravelly
playing-
voice now.
Built Upon Rubble is playing right below me. Can I roll advantage
Yes,
for
you
that
can.
attack to see if I can do better?
Go for it.
Okay. Let me just fix this back again, and that's not better. Okay.
It still hits.
We tried. Okay. D4 plus 3. Go. And 6.
It explodes.
Seriously?
Yeah, between the damage you've done and the damage Slatra's done, yeah.
Dude, that's epic.
Yes. So yeah,
I just rip his throat out and he goes.
that leaves 3 left. I believe
Can I
that's-
give him that bad like acting of Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, hand pressed to forehead.
Classic Genesis. All right, they're moving down. Wilhelm, you
Too bad
didn't
you're
go,
not
did
down
you?
there with Saoirse. She would like find it like you'd make her laugh.
No, Wilhelm's
Doing
still
that.
working on his lab. That's right.
Yeah, just working on that so it'll be as close to sterilized as possible.
Okay, yeah, no worries. All right, do we want to do another round of cannon fire?
Absolutely.
All right, I don't see. It doesn't really look like you got any lineups for this, but yeah. Go ahead anyway.
Okay, if you please.
Certainly. Do so. Here we go. And we're doing still built upon Rebel's Plains, so this is at advantage. Okay, got it.
Yeah, hits.
Kaput.
30.
That's another one down. We'll say this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll take the next in line.
all right.
All right.
And another one gone, and another one gone.
Ooh, just barely.
Still hits. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna get the one at the back of the line for that one.
Oops, sorry, I accidentally pushed the wrong mouse there. Ignore that 38.
It's all good. All right, there's one left. Anyone want to take a crack at the last? Kaz? Want to take a crack at the last one?
Why not?
Get your dread charge on.
Yeah, use those
Here we
temporary
go.
hit points.
Did you really mean anyone? Because I would. I'd much rather not get him in melee again.
Oh,
If we can avoid that, because he's already been hit like a bunch of times.
But does he want to
14.
avoid?
I don't-
He's down there without anybody to tell him anything.
But I can see the dude. I don't know if he meant everybody.
How
I
much-
don't know.
How much damage do these pistols do?
Oh, how much damage? Sorry, they do plus they do 1d10 plus 3 piercing.
Well, it'll do less. It'll do D10 plus 1 piercing from me. 4 damage. Ding!
Same.
So you're still shooting at it? You sure you don't want to dread charge it?
Mm-hmm. Now there's only one left. Not really much point.
I mean, it's just one. You could just ride on in there like a hero, wipe it out. Be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys, back me up. This is cool.
No.
This is
No.
a poor idea.
No,
This is very similar to like bubblegum flavored vape right now. This is not a good idea. I mean, you can sell it, but I'm just gonna stand here and like eyeball the last one that's left and try to figure out something to do that would help.
Okay. Well, it's still
Throw
up.
another brick.
Alright.
You cut out there. It's
Yeah,
still
we couldn't quite hear.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. So it's still you guys' round. Erebus, what you got?
Oh dear. Well, I've got a dagger. I could throw it. It might do something.
It might. You could also run up there and melee attack.
No. See, maybe later.
You have a way to get up there quickly. You could use it. Show it off. In fact, that big black miasma cloud that's hanging over the stairs right now technically could count as a shadow.
Oh my gosh.
Just
As
saying.
much as you want me to go in there and explode myself,
That
I'm
would
not
be
doing
so.
that.
Be cool if you did.
Be cool if you did.
I'm sure it'd be cool,
No.
but he already messed up at shooting void stuff at void things. So I don't think he wants to teleport behind a void thing and explode with it. I'm not as tanky as Kaz.
Big brain time.
I'm just gonna throw my dagger. Enjoy that.
That hits.
Nice.
There.
Nice.
Nice.
Not bad.
8 damage. He's still standing.
Okay.
Where'd that dagger fall?
Where'd it fall? It's probably not there anymore.
It's not there anymore.
Oh, that's neat.
Forest died.
Dagger, parentheses,
Forest time.
shadow.
Shadow. Yes. Yes. Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Yes.
Can I just grab
Huh.
that big rock behind its head and squish?
You can try.
This is gonna be the worst roll of my life.
At 20.
Hey, you've got built-upon rubble.
This is true as well.
Okay, we're gonna. Where'd it go? It's over here. Okay. I know this is taking forever, and I'm very sorry.
It's fine.
Last
one.
Try to do it. Try again.
Luck roll.
Eee.
You know what? Hell, I'll let it go. It's the last one. So yeah, you
Does it have
pulled.
an AC of more than 13? Because like that just hit.
Oh no, I was thinking this was the lift, the stone.
Oh,
But
that's
no,
a
it-
strength thing. That would
It's a
probably.
big rock.
Okay. What even is my?
You wouldn't use your strength for this. You'd use your intelligence.
Okay. Do I need to roll that
But
instead?
you rolled an 11. What's your intelligence bonus?
Three. Three.
So you rolled even better. Still works.
Okay. So, does that count as the attack, or?
No, yeah. You crushed it.
Nice.
You basically pulled a huge chunk of rock down on it. I'm gonna let that go. Like I said, it's the last one. That was good flavor. It was good use of your ability. So yeah, it splattered the thing on the ground. The entire area over here is just a black cloud of toxicity.
Can I, even though those things don't get scared, can I have it turn around and see the rock above its head and open its mouth for no reason? It's like,
I'll let it go.
Uh-oh.
I'll let
for
it go.
comedic purposes, I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I'll let it go. So yeah, there's a huge black cloud.
Hold on, just for roleplay purposes, when we first met Slatra, she actually used one of her songs to disperse the icky cloud. Might she go over here and get rid of this cloud?
If you need her to.
I mean,
I
if we
wonder
want
what's in
to,
there.
I mean, if we want to go back upstairs and look at what's up, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, we definitely can. She has the ability. Her song. You gotta pull up her sheet again.
I forget what the name of the song is, or I mention it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I know you know which one it is. But I will say this: we're hitting that point before we go too much
12:04.
further.
Yes.
It do be midnight.
It do be midnight, and this is actually a decent place to wrap. I think we've completed combat. You guys actually did really well. You just defeated 12 Void Walkers. Strategically, it was good. The stairs are going to be really mangled when we come back, though. Those were cannonballs.
Yeah.
But it is going to still be possible to make your way back up if you want to.
You get to tune back in. The Sea of Kaz survive.
Yeah, but we'll.
Is our good doctor
Of course he
powerful
will.
enough?
He's a Fivenian Desolation Strider. Of course he will.
We'll work
He's
that out.
been through worse than this.
We'll work that out in 2 weeks when we come back, though. You guys did really good.
Is it enough to level?
I'll think about it.
Hey.
I'll think about it. I think we just leveled.
Yeah.
Right.
I might need leveled abilities. Just saying.
Tune in next time on.
The world of Cairne.
Hey.
Gigi.
I got
Gigi.
you.
Mm.
Good
Ladies,
night, everyone.
good night, everybody.
Good night.